The first thing I'm going to be doing for Chapter 3, other than changing up my graffiti, in this case, it actually goes back to me not having used Cube's graffiti, whereas in Chapter 2, I recorded separate footage of a different run because it was cleaner. We've got Golden Rhino missions in the various districts now, but I'm actually going to start with Jet Graffiti, and that being said, I'm going to keep the commentary lax or practically non-existent for Shibuya Jet Graffiti, because this is not the first time we've seen most of Shibuya, this is not the last time we'll see all of Shibuya, and this isn't the last time we'll see basically the same level twice in this video.
3, 2, 1, go!
As is usually the case for Jet Graffiti, you're aiming to get score. You can do that through tricks or graffiti, although graffiti is more time-saving because you're fulfilling the main objective. So I went with gum again. No surprise there. Green arrows, as always, are important. Red arrows are mandatory. Just do your best to route the thing and keep as many cans as you can for as long as you can. I'm doing Shibuya's main loop right now, which I will elaborate on all loops in future jet tech videos, or jet parts that include jet technique, which will appear soon, but not immediately. In general, the order I tend to do the areas of Shibuya-cho is the bus terminal, because you start there, then move on to Park Street, then Center Street.
That's right.
Alright, now that we're done with Jet Graffiti, we're going to switch up the graffiti that we're using real quick. And then we're going to move on to the first Golden Rhino mission, which, not coincidentally, is going to be in Shibuya Cho. We're covering basically the exact same areas we did in the Jet Graffiti for Shibuya that we just did, except with Explosion, there are some added obstacles and enemies that are present in the level, which I will go ahead and illustrate soon. Or I can just, you know, dick around in the menu and not actually select the level. That works too, I guess.
It's on.
Yes, there's guys with explosives and Molotovs now. The stakes just keep rising. So, as you might have seen, the score requirement for this level is kind of ridiculous. Not as ridiculous as Shibuya Jet Graffiti or some other missions, but like, still exceptionally high. So, managing your tricks and getting high graffiti scores are quite important. If there are any cars parked in suspicious positions, run past them and then turn around once you've gotten away from them. They should explode. You don't want to be beside them when they explode. Usually the ones that do explode are parked next to places where you need to spray your graffiti, which is interesting. Interesting being a replacement word for poo-poo pee-pee.
Let's look at the fun.
As I usually recommend for missions where you need to get a lot of score, find good trick lines, and try and do as well on the graffiti as you can. If you're focused more on graffiti, pick a character with a high stat. If you're focused more on tricks, pick a character with a high technique. It is possible that for this you might have to make multiple runs through the level just to make sure you have enough cans to get all the optional sprays if you're going to do those, or just in general to get the mandatory sprays. You're also able to take the routes through the sewers to travel between parts of the stage. I don't actually think it's faster, so I'm not sure it's the best course of action. We've got a lot of spraying to do, so there will probably be gaps in commentary. So the enemies in this level are the normal Golden Rhino guys and Molotov Cocktail Explosion Man. The helicopters also show up in this level, which is just very nice.
give me a break.
Ha-ha! Hey! Face go.
I don't understand what's going on here.
One of the hardest levels in the game done. Good.
That's right.
Jet Set Radio! We got another letter from Osaki. He says, I burned my house down. What should I do now? How should I know, fool? It turns out the Golden Rhinos are a secret branch of the Rokuku group. They're a dangerous bunch, cool and cruel. They got a martini in one hand and a switchblade in the other. Looks like they're wiping out everyone who tries to hang on the streets. Go on and hit them back. Make them feel you.